Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So, I have a cable review for you guys. These cables were sent to me courtesy of Eachbuyer.com, and I'd just like to say thank you guys for letting me do this review for you on these cables. So anyways, this comes in a 6-pack of cables. Here's the remaining 4 that aren't in use right now. I think I need more pedals. Yes, I need more pedals. Anyway, never have enough, right? So, I just finished a review actually on this really cool mini stomp box, and I thought I'd link the other pedals together so you can see what these cables are like, because a lot of guys, they look at cables and I mean, it's 10 bucks Canadian, almost, you know, it's just under 10 bucks for a 6-pack, and so they're not overly expensive cables, but if you're, you know, kicking around at home, you know, going out and jamming with your buddies, I mean, these are going to be really good cables for you. Probably not for the professional musicians because they really need super high-end cables, but for, you know, guys like me and a lot of you guys that are kicking it at home, hey, these cables are going to be more than clean enough, they're going to be more than durable enough, and I think that you're going to see that and hear that for yourself. So the first thing I am going to do here is I'm going to run through just on the one side of my stomp box here, the clean, and then I'll hook it up with the cable so you can see how it is with the loop of 3. So okay, now I'm also not using super high-end cabling on my guitar and amp, by the way. Just so that you're aware, these are cheap amp cord cables that I'm using on my guitar. So anyways, let's plug that in. And we'll get this one plugged in as well. And back to the clean channel here. I don't personally hear any difference in the quality of the sound, the tonal range. I'm on the bridge pickup, by the way, just as an FYI, and I really see no difference here in sound quality, and I'm only using 2 of them right now. When I can get more pedals, I'll start using up the rest, and then we'll see if there's any kind of problems. But you know, when you do go too many pedals in a row, of course, it doesn't matter how good your stuff is, you're going to have problems down the road, but with a lot of pedals in one string. But you know, as far as these go, they're playing just as clean, you know, no matter which way I go here, whether I'm just off the stomp box or if I'm connected to the other pedals. And so anyway, like I said, I did a review on the stomp box, so let's kick some distortion through these cables, shall we? Let's add in some chorus, and I think I'm going to dial this down a bit, and I'm going to bring that up a little bit. Shall we add phaser? So, if you're looking for cables, you want a good price, under 10 bucks, and you're not a professional musician, because I know these things are not going to work for the pros. But for any of you guys that are, you know, like me, kicking it in a room, or, you know, you're going to go jam with your buddies, you know, these might even work for several gigs in a row if you're, you know, like playing at bars and stuff. These would actually be a good cheap solution, and I'm sure they'd last for quite a while before they would ever even think about messing up, because they do have a very flexible silicone casing to them, so the wires are also very, very flexible. Things are getting made better and better nowadays. Even the headpieces, these are, you know, they're not a hard plastic. They're flexible and forgiving, you know, to a certain point. But I think you get a lot of life out of these things. And for under 10 bucks Canadian, even less if you're an American, you know, paying in American dollars, whatever. I think they're a really good loop cable. The only way I'm going to know, of course, if anything's going to happen with sound, you know, getting lower grade, is when I get some more effects pedals and I use like all 6 of them up. Once I've used all 6 up, then we'll know as we go one pedal at a time if there's any changes for the worse. And but I really highly doubt it. I don't think there'd be a problem with 6. You know, that's just for now my opinion, because I don't have, you know, 4 more pedals right now. But I do like them. I do think they're more than worth the money. I think the quality is very good in them, you know. And but like I said, I don't really recommend them for the professional musician. Those guys have to have really super high-end cabling just because, you know what I mean? But for the kicker guys doing the odd gig here and there around town, playing with your buddies, these things are going to do you very well, and more than likely for a very long time, especially due to the fact of how flexible they are. And the silicone casing is very flexible on them, you know, so it's not going to give you binding issues. You know, there's no pressure. Like, I can put this pedal right up in here and fold the wire more over and it's still fine, you know, or I can spread it out like this if I want to, and it's going to stay really super flexible in there, you know, and I think they're pretty good. So yeah, you want a star rating out of 5? I'd say 4 to 5 for sure. It's not perfect, and they definitely are not suitable for professional musicians that are, you know, gigging a lot or on big huge concert stages, you know, like Ozzy Osbourne, Bryan Adams, you know, all those other, you know, top guys, AC/DC. Definitely not suitable cables for them whatsoever. So hey, there goes some brownie points, right? So not suitable for the professional musician, but very suitable for the odd gigger. Definitely suitable for jamming with the buddies. Definitely suitable for just one, you know, you're by yourself, jamming in your room type of thing with a bunch of pedals. These things are going to be pretty durable. They're going to last you quite a while. They sound good for sure with just 2 of them in the loop, you know, and we'll see how it goes when I get more pedals. If there's a change, I will definitely let you guys know, and I will definitely be demoing these again when I get at least 4 more pedals, so I can use up the other 4 here. And then we'll also see and test at that time during that to see if there's a change in the sound, to see how many of these things can actually go in a row, up to the 6 that I have anyway, and see if there's any change. But, you know, I can't see any problems right now, but, you know, otherwise, yeah. So description in the video is where you're going to find a link to Eachbuyer's website if you want to pick these up. They also have more professional quality ones there too, if that's what you're into. They got really great prices on them, so, you know, check those out. Check out their pedals. The link I'm providing is actually to their page with pedals, as well as these cables and etc., and some other accessories on that page. But they do have other stuff on their website too, in other areas for the musicians. So thanks guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave your questions and comments, and we shall see you on the next video.